Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Capricorn. How are you guys? Hope you're well. Capricorn, those of you looking for singles love readings, you can check out my playlist. Hopefully there's a message there for you. I put singles readings up every Monday. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's happening. This can be any aspect of your life, take it how it best resonates. So I see Fortune's Wheel and Transformations. So I brought these out because I want to see what cycles are ending and things starting to go in your favor and what these transformations or changes will bring. So let's see what's going on here, Capricorn. Oops, there we go. All right. You're about to get something you want. Wish fulfillment here. So I do feel like you have a Knight of Pentacles energy. Now this could be yourself being a little cautious. A little careful what you wish for, kind of taking your time, okay? You might be kind of dragging your feet a bit, but it could be another person around you. This is somebody who looks at the details, somebody who sort of plans ahead and looks whether something will be successful or not. So it's a slow and steady wins the race, but I can see someone here is moving really slow, kind of dragging their feet for some reason. It could be yourself, yeah. We have a person who's kind of holding back. Protecting themselves, or it's somebody who's thinking about protecting their money. So things are kind of moving a little bit slow here. So it's an energy of being stuck. But I do see, look at that. So things aren't going to be stuck. You're going to get something you want. Things are getting unstuck. So this slow energy is over. See that? The stuck energy, the holding back. Look at that. So there you go. I see success. Yeah, I see some kind of success. Now, I don't know if this is an offer for a job, a love interest, or something you're putting money down on. But I do see this light bulb going off, and I do see something becoming successful. So I see an end of a cycle, things starting to shift in your favor. It's going to bring transformation. Yeah, so I do see a busy time, things speeding up, maybe even multiple opportunities. Some of you may have a couple of opportunities. These could be jobs, any kind of a situation here, but I do see busy. I do see things speeding up and possibly several opportunities. So there's something solid, and then there's some kind of creative idea. Some of you may be coming up with something that'll bring you more money, but I see busy, very busy time, things speeding up here. Yeah, I can tell you one thing that I see. If you have a person here who holds back for too long and they don't move, okay, you're likely going to cut this person out. Been there, done that. Okay. But yeah, I think things are moving forward here. Things are about to start moving. I see incoming messages, communication. I see an Emperor energy. I see a King of Wands. Oh, and I see someone who's a bit of a player. Yeah, when I see the two side by side, definitely someone who's being sneaky. This is someone who kind of wants everything their way. So it could be somebody who's being a little bit on the sneaky side. They're trying to figure out how to win. This is someone who, oh, this isn't the King of Cups. This is the King of Wands. It's the King of Cups. Pardon me, I've seen all that red. Been used this deck for a while. So we have an Emperor. This could be a Taurus, an Aries, or really anyone. But what it's telling me is we got someone who kind of wants everything their way. Now, some of you may be moving away from somebody who's moving slow. They could be manipulating, playing little games. Seven of Swords is someone who likes to play games. So I feel as though you've got something to figure out here. So I do feel like you're in protective mode. You're kind of just holding back a little bit, feeling you need to protect yourself here. But I feel like you got an Emperor, someone who wants everything their way. Been there, done that. You're not going to go for that, but I see multiple opportunities. So I do feel it's an energy. You may have someone who's a bit of a player, okay, or just kind of playing little games here by dragging their feet, taking their time. But I also see someone who's trying to figure out their feelings. So you may have someone around you. I do see a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like you got a person who's kind of holding back. They're taking their time because they're trying to figure out how they feel. Or they're trying to figure out if you feel the same as they do. So, but definitely this Emperor energy. This is generally someone who knows what they want and they go for it. But a lot of times it's somebody who uses kind of sneaky tactics. Okay. I don't, it could be a player energy. Like I see you've been there, done that. But I feel like you have some things to figure out. It's telling you to look at the facts. We have someone who's very logical. So it really could be just one person. Someone who's very logical, very cautious about how much they give, how much they share. Okay. Could be someone protecting their money. Okay, so they're a little cautious. So it really could be just someone trying to figure you out or trying to figure out how they feel or if you feel the same. So I really don't see player too much. If I see the King of Wands here, regardless of signs, I would have to say it's somebody who's in that player mode. But, you know, a lot of times it's just someone who's playing the field and they're trying to kind of figure out what they want. But this is someone who actually knows what they want. I actually feel for most of you, this is one person, but it's possible for some of you there's multiple opportunities. If you have multiple, there's definitely a been there, done that with someone. Because the light bulb's going off, okay, where you're having the aha moment. I think you got someone here who is being a little sneaky though, but I feel it's more because they want to win. They are holding back a little. Yeah. But it's, you know, most of the time this is someone who's definitely emotionally available and mature. So, you know, because of this energy, I feel for most of you, this is someone who's just trying to figure out how they feel. Okay, they're trying to figure out something, if they can win, if things are going to go in their favor. So they're kind of in their head a little bit here, trying to be logical, looking at the facts. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Capricorn, your readings are interesting. 9 of Cups. Why is this here? There we go. Yeah, so there's definitely somebody playing little mind games. Okay, so you may not be trusting this person. You're being a little careful what you wish for. You may be the one who's kind of backing off a little bit. Okay, may not trust this person, feel like they're being sneaky. But it's an energy of taking what resonates, taking the things that you know to be true, being logical. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're not trusting them though. You're being cautious. But it could be someone who has trust issues. Like I say, they may have been played before as well. You know, this is someone who is, you know, they want to win. This is somebody who generally wants to win. Okay. I think it's someone who has trust issues. They're cautious. They only offer so much. So, and like I say, it could even be yourself. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So it has to do with the strong financial foundation. Someone protecting their house, their home, their money, their financial foundation. But there's actually a reason to celebrate here. And I'll tell you why. Because this person's going to come in and make some kind of an offer. So it's when you have the 4 of Pentacles and then you have the Ace of Pentacles, that's taking that 1 pentacle off of the 4 of Pentacles, which means cooperation, compromise. It has to do with compatibility. So someone is trying to figure out how they feel. They're not so sure they trust this situation. Now, it could be someone who's been married before. Someone who's kind of dragging their feet a little bit. But it has to do with a house, a home, a family, a reason to celebrate. Yeah, so somebody who's likely been married before in a relationship. So they're a little protective, a little stuck, but there's the new. So I do feel this is about someone expressing themselves. It's about putting everything out there. I do see this energy of new. Yeah, some of you have a new person coming in too. Some of you definitely do have 2. Multiple opportunities, things speeding up, a busy time, communication, back and forth. Maybe it's yourself kind of taking your time here. It's possible you're not trusting someone because they offer that one little cup. They're keeping something to themselves, so you're having a hard time trusting. Okay, and it could be because of something that's happened before. Generally, that's what it is, yeah. So it could be a work offer, something to do with a house or a home. Maybe you're putting a down payment on something. I do see success, things speeding up. So some of you, it really could be a new job or a new home. Maybe you've been saving money. But I do see the trust issues. I see you being cautious, a little careful. You may not get what you want. But I do see a lot of work. This could be someone you work with as well, as far as a relationship or love energy. I definitely see that energy here. It's in every aspect of our lives, but that Ace of Pentacles is could be a new job opportunity that could bring you success. Some of you could be moving away from someone. You have somebody very powerful, very fast. So it's like it's a person who was once moving slow is now speeding up too. Oh yeah, or so you have a faster person and a slower. If you have an Aries or a Leo around you, they could be, definitely I can see that energy of this somebody new coming in. But I see something being exposed, and I can see it coming into the surface. You know, this is the light coming in. See, this is an energy of something new. So some of you might just not trust someone here, not so sure about any kind of commitment or something to do with a financial foundation, a home. Ace of Swords, why is this here? There we go. Yeah. So there's a little bit of fear, right? Something being hidden, the light bulbs going up. Something is about to be cleared up. So some of you might be a little concerned. If you are thinking of moving to another job, you may need a little bit of clarity, but it's telling you to just trust your intuition here with the moon. So it's about facing fears. Some of you might be a little concerned. Okay, this is somebody who's a little bit sneaky. Like I say, there's some trust issues. I think you got a person who's trying to figure out how they feel. Definitely. That's a very powerful energy. But I see this busy time. So I would watch that moon energy. So make sure everything is out in the open. Ace of Swords. That's a light bulb going off. Things becoming clear, you see. Things are about to speed up. So whatever it is, it's about leaving your fear behind too. I think you got a person who's doing that here. Tell me about this Eight of Wands. Yeah, see, fear of a third party, someone keeping secrets because they're moving too slow. Could be someone who feels that way with yourself too. They may feel like you're hiding something, but it has to do with fear. So it's the Eight of Wands. So I do see something to do with love. Someone's facing their fear. Could be just a fear of being hurt. But if you are worried about a third party, okay, because you're not trusting, you feel someone's playing little mind games with you, you're definitely out of here. I can see that. Tell me about the Emperor. Yeah, so this is the Emperor, the one that's holding back. So someone who can be a little bit stubborn and holding back. So it looks like the Emperor. Okay, definitely there's that Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody might be a little stubborn or stuck, just refusing to budge. Let's see what this King of Pentacles, or King of Cups. King of Cups. Yeah, a little guarded. This is somebody who's guarded and defensive. Definitely there's a couple of energies here. This is someone who's a little careful what they believe. Very defensive, okay, a little bit on the guarded side. Yeah, and it could be yourself too. You may have somebody here who's not budging, and it could be yourself feeling a little defensive, like you might push somebody away here too. You might literally block someone. There you go, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got a few people here. Some of you got 3 people around you. I see the Emperor, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Swords with the King of Swords. So yeah, you've got a person who's being kind of sneaky, but what this person's doing is they're trying to figure something out. They're very wise, so I do feel it's an energy where you're not trusting. You don't trust this person. I can see you even being guarded and defensive. You may even stand up for yourself. But I think this person's also very guarded. I think this is someone who's afraid to let their guard down. So if you aren't having the trust issues with them, then it's definitely them with you. But you could both have some of that energy. But the moon is at the heart of the reading. This is that Ace of Swords, that aha moment, that truth where the light bulb goes off at whether something will be successful or not. This is someone having to face their fears. So let's see what this moon energy is all about. Why is the moon here? Yeah, it has to do with movement. See, nobody's making a move. This is a fear of making a move. Maybe a fear that you've moved on as well. But this is about someone holding back, not making a move. You have someone who's playing little mind games. They're not making a move. They want you to make the move. And I think you're going to figure it out. And it could be yourself too, where this person's figuring out you're not making a move. I actually don't feel this is all that negative with all this energy. It's more like, it's like 2 people not budging, not giving in. So things aren't really going anywhere. But I do see this reason to celebrate in something new. So it's about someone expressing themselves. It's about things moving, taking off the pentacle, cooperation, compromise. It has to do with compatibility. So there's the offer. Some of you it's a job offer. You may be a little bit worried if you have to move or relocate. It's also an energy of success. A little bit of fear this won't be successful, see? Yeah. But I do see things moving. I see things starting to speed up here. Let's see what the Three of Swords has to say. Three of Swords, clarify this. Yeah, a little bit of fear. This is someone who's a little afraid of making an offer. So this is, it's just that energy of a little worried that it won't be successful, that you'll be hurt. You may feel like someone's keeping a secret, that they're kind of moving on or moving away. Someone may be feeling that way with you. I feel like they're feeling that way with yourself, but Yeah, so there's something here. It's about failing to see, failing to recognize. There's some kind of indecision. You got a person who's in their head. They think too much. They're trying to figure things out. Very logical. And I feel they're just kind of holding back, maybe just kind of keeping their distance. But this is also someone who could be quite financially stable. They may be keeping that a secret. Okay. But I feel like your guard is up too. But I think it's this person. I got to tell you, you got someone who's guarded and defensive here. They need to let their guard down. See, they're trying to figure out if they should let their guard down, or maybe why you're so guarded. Okay. Or how to get you to let your guard down. So I do feel it's an energy of someone about to make a decision. It could be someone who's failing to recognize something. Okay. Failing to see. Could be a person who's starting to realize they're the one that's guarded. They're the ones that are holding back and keeping things stuck. Yeah, because this is a person who thinks a lot, very strategic. See, with the Seven of Swords. Sometimes it's sneaky, but a lot of times it's a person who wants to win. They get into their head, they look at every little detail. They try to be really logical, especially with that Emperor energy, about the choices they're making, why they're guarded. Okay, this is someone who's trying to figure something out, and I feel like it's something within themselves. They're learning something. I think it's some of you, it's yourself guarded, maybe pushing someone away, or they're inadvertently pushing you away because of this holding back. So I feel like it's kind of going back and forth here, because I see the Four of Pentacles twice. Yeah, but I see new. I see the sun shining. I see some happiness. I see this strong financial foundation. This person's going to expose something, express something. They have a hard time trusting. So I see this person being careful what they wish for. Offering one cup, nothing more, because of trust issues. And you may not be trusting them because you feel they're holding something back. Okay. Yeah. Fortune's wheel really boils down to communication. What is the Wheel of Fortune energy all about here for Capricorn? Yeah, it's about ending a cycle, having a fresh new start, a new opportunity. You got 3 aces here. Oh, this is looking good. Yeah, so there you may fail to recognize an opportunity, or they are failing to recognize. You could go either way, but I feel like it's this person. The swords are connected here. Someone's trying to figure something out, either why they're guarded or defensive, or why you are. Okay. I don't know if you block this person and they're in their head trying to figure out why you blocked them. Maybe they failed to recognize something if you did block them. Okay. Yeah. What's this transformation? Yeah, you've changed your focus. Yeah, you're no longer focused on someone here. You're focusing on yourself. Maybe they weren't focused on you right. They weren't communicating the way you like. They may have come on too fast, too strong, too fiery, maybe a little pushy. Sometimes that 8 of Wands is a communication that comes out of the blue, too flirty and too passionate. So maybe something that you didn't like. This person may have failed to recognize that. They're now seeing it, maybe why you pushed them away or blocked them, or you got defensive. I see you changing your focus. So this is an energy of transformation. It's not just yourself changing your focus, no longer focused on them. Okay. It's also them going through this change. They're figuring something out. They're in there. It's a very logical person. They're looking at the facts in every little detail. Oh yeah, the great thinker. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then we have an Emperor. It's possible you have a couple offers. Okay. I say there could be 2 or 3 people here. Energy's still the same. Yeah, see, there you go. Someone who's trying to figure something out. They're in their head. I think you're trying to figure this person out too. There's something here. Maybe you felt they were sneaky or a player, okay? Because this person may have acted that way. This person's having a hard time believing something. Maybe they have a hard time believing that you like them, or, you have feelings for them. But I do feel they're trying to figure something out here. Yeah. So it's definitely something to do with finances too. So something to do with a house, a home, maybe an offer on a home. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. Yeah, so there could be children involved here, but it's also a sense of loss and longing. So this is someone who's trying to figure something out. Now, it could be something to do with the past. Maybe this person feels like you're guarded. I feel like this person is going to try to get you to let your guard down a bit, or it has to do with them, maybe the way they were raised, childhood. But I do see an energy of, a sense of loss, a little bit of sense of longing. Things are so much easier and simpler when you're younger, less guarded, right? People aren't very guarded when they're young, and it could be an energy of children being involved. Okay, maybe this person's thinking maybe there's children involved and that's why you're a little guarded and defensive, or you feel like you need to protect yourself a little bit. So we have a King of Cups here. Tell me more about this King of Cups. What's this person's intentions? Yeah, they have Pisces in their chart. Okay, this person's trusting their intuition. So this person's very wise. There they are, very logical. They're trusting their intuition. Guarded and defensive. This person already knows. They already know. There's something that they already know, or you already know everything you need to know, and that's why you're like that. But I think it's them. I see a Pisces. Some of you definitely are guarded because you have children, but this person may be, like on the flip side, they're guarded and push people away. They take a long time figuring out their feelings, and maybe they get pushed away, but it's also where they have that guard up as well. Sometimes people are raised that way. It comes from childhood. Okay. But yeah, I feel most of you, there's some children, maybe even grandchildren, but it is still a sense of loss and longing. Things are much simpler. So it's about trying to figure things out. And I actually feel like it's something simple, this guarded energy. Yeah, like I say, it's something logical, and I feel like they're trying to figure it out. It is simple. They come in too fast, too fiery, too passionate, possibly out of the blue. This person's failing to recognize. It made you a little bit afraid, a little fear that they're a player, possibly. Moving too fast for you, huh? Because I feel like you're kind of dragging your feet, moving slow, or somebody is moving too slow. Could go either way. All depends. I see some of you may have Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio in your chart, possibly, or you're just in that energy of focusing on something else. You've gone through some kind of change. Yeah, it's an energy of movement, moving on. Yeah, so it could be the way this person made a move. Okay, the way they came towards you. So I feel as though you've kind of changed here. You're just kind of going with the flow. You're not focused on them, and that's what they're looking at. But it has to do with safety, security, and financial stability. Yeah, maybe you don't feel safe with this person. Okay, it's an energy of the world, some kind of change. I tell you, finances look like they're going to get better in the future here. As long as you focus on work, you may have a new job, a new opportunity. Some little side messages here. Yeah, some of you are letting go of something here. So this is about your hopes and dreams. You may have had some kind of high hopes with this person. So you might have been a little bit disappointed in the way this person talked or communicated, came in out of the blue. Because I do see a little fear of being hurt, or there's something in that communication. I think this person failed to recognize the way they were communicating. Yeah. Interesting. So I do see this need to kind of just let go, to release it. I don't think you're letting this bother you a whole lot, to be honest. I feel like you're just kind of letting it go. But this is something to do with your hopes and dreams. There's something else going on here. Your hopes and dreams. It's an energy of reaching out. This person maybe has been holding back, waiting for you to reach out. I don't think you will. Okay? I don't think you're going to be the one to reach out. I think they're hoping you will. Yeah, tell me about the star. Yeah, so now you're leaving this something in the past. You may have a little Aries in your chart, or it's just that energy of one last look over your shoulder. You're just letting it go. Feel like you're just kind of not interested. Yeah, this is how you're conducting yourself. You don't have a lot of faith in this person. Okay, some of you are, you're just not on the same page. Maybe it's communication styles. But it's something to do with how someone's conducting themselves, traditions, just not being on the same page. I feel it could do with the way they communicated. That's what I feel, the way they're conducting themselves. So now you're leaving this in the past. You're letting it go. Feel like you're just not on the same page. It's possible you're just not feeling it. Different beliefs, different traditions, habits, day-to-day life. I definitely see an energy of marriage, commitments, you know. Some of you could be negotiating, focused on something else. You may be negotiating a work contract, maybe something to do with a new home or something financial as well. And that maybe that's what you are. You're just focused on something else right now and very busy. You may have too much going on. Okay. Or this person does. I feel like it's yourself though. You have a lot going on. You're trying to focus on something here. You feel that you need to focus on it. Tell me about the Five of Swords for Capricorn. Yeah, so someone feels like there's no hope. See, it's energy of manifesting, having the tools, all the information. You got a person thinking. So some of you may feel there's no hope here. You may feel like someone is being manipulative. Okay. But I feel like you're manifesting something else. It could be a new house, a new home, or a new job, something with a better financial foundation here. So I do see you having all the tools and everything you need. I think you're just staying focused on something here. Yeah. Whatever you do, take off the rose-colored glasses, though. Any decisions that you're making, don't fail to recognize if you are negotiating. Read between the lines. Don't miss something here, okay? That's important. Look at it carefully. Focus on it. Some of you are also just trying to keep your life in balance. This is all aspects of your life, being focused. Some of you have some really strong boundaries. A lot of times I see the Emperors, because I do see this Aries energy here. I do see the Fool, and I do see the Emperor. I also see Leo energy. But what I'm feeling a lot of times when I see that, those cards close together, is somebody who's protecting themselves, someone with very strong boundaries, especially if you have children. Okay, or because of something that's happened in the past where you know, right? You kind of thinking about a past relationship and kind of like, yeah, I'm not so sure I believe this. But I think you got a person who's going to come in and express their feelings. You got a person, you have somebody new or something new starting. It's very positive, and I feel like you've manifested it. So if you're feeling like there's no hope, okay, any kind of regret or anything, possible you have somebody who regrets all this energy too. Okay, so I feel like the house, the home, the family energy is planning for success. I feel like you've got something else going on that's really positive. It's telling you to save your money, hold on to your money. Yeah. I do feel obstacles will be overcome, challenges, competition, conflict, okay, any obstacles in your path. So you may have some things here. So it's telling you to prepare for some obstacles here. Challenges. You have someone here who's a little bit worried there's competition. Yeah, you might have someone here who's, could be somebody who manipulates. They give you the idea. Something is being exposed in a communication where you have this, maybe an impression or something you didn't see and then seen that where this person, there's something that's being revealed where they're letting you know there's competition, okay, or vice versa. And it's creating some trust issues here. A little bit of mind games, okay, manipulation. So, but I'm not so sure you've got a person here who's really just trying to purposely be sneaky. I actually feel this is someone who, I mean, they could have insecurities, feel like there's no hope, so they decide to manipulate a little to get you to take action, but it could be yourself too. Yeah, I think you got a person who's looking at this guarded energy. They're thinking a lot about it, in fact. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. There we go. Yeah, so it's about strength and confidence. So you may have someone with a little Leo in their chart. It's someone who lacks the strength and confidence, okay? So very guarded, defensive. So yeah, it's a person who's thinking about all this energy. I think you got someone in their head here, Capricorn, seeing more of their energy than your own. And I do feel there's something that's happened in the past where, you know, you're just protecting yourself. You're being sensible and practical. Definitely saving money, trying to keep your life in balance, because the Four of Pentacles is about balance. It's about all the things in your life balancing, not focusing on one thing too much, okay? Focusing on all the things in your life. So especially if you have children, you got to keep things together. I do see you being strong and confident here, though. But I think you had a person here who came on too strong. I do. I feel they came on too strong, too fast, and I do think they're kind of cluing into it. Something they didn't see. Yeah, see, it's energy of repeating mistakes of the past, something this person does, and I think they're looking at it. They know. And you don't want something that's happened in the past to happen again too. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, see, it's an energy of someone failing to recognize, doing the same thing over and over again. So maybe you rejected this person. I do see you protecting yourself. I see you having strong boundaries. But I got to tell you, you got a person here who knows what they want. And I do think they see you as a keeper, somebody worth kind of holding on to. I think this person really wants to let go. Yeah. Wow, Capricorn. You may have a couple people, a couple new people. There could be some competitive energy. Sometimes I see this someone taking action, fighting for what they want. But with this card with the sun, I actually see dancing, sporting events. I actually see a party and some kind of a celebration. Okay. Some of you, I wonder if you are kind of in a stuck energy where you need to kind of like let loose a little bit. Maybe you're having a hard time, or this person is. Okay, someone a little stringent who's afraid to kind of let loose. Because I see a party, a celebration, something new. I see happiness, but then I see the Four of Pentacles, someone sort of either watching from a distance or just being stuck, not moving, you know. Interesting. Sometimes you get people like that. Maybe someone who's a little aloof, doesn't like to kind of put themselves out there, maybe dancing. Sometimes it's just the little things, you know, just little things. Yeah, it also has to do with reciprocity, equal give and take. If someone's reaching out and the other person's not reciprocating, I think this person's trying to figure out if they reach out, if you'll reciprocate. They don't know. They're not, this person doesn't really know what to think. I think they've been doing so much thinking, they're kind of in their head. Yeah, I think they're worried about rejection if they were to reach out to you, or you already have. Yeah, it was painful. Painful ending. Yeah, that hurt. Yeah. I think this person's just trying to figure something out here. They want to win. Okay, they are logical. They look at every little detail. And again, every little detail. Okay. If something will be successful, they're just not sure you're going to reciprocate. And they're not sure if they should reach out again or not. It looks like they already have. Something happened here. Anyway, they're thinking about you. They definitely are, whoever they are, Capricorn. You feel like you are manifesting something and you actually have the tools you need. Okay, so it's telling you to be wise here. You have everything you need here. If you're thinking of moving, relocating, buying a house or a home, there's something to do with maybe more money coming in, coming out. I feel like you may be just focusing on something, trying to manifest more money. Okay, working hard, really focused. Like I say, there's something you're more focused on than this person. Yeah. But you've got someone in their head here. So that's where this person's at, Capricorn. I'm wondering here, with this transformation where you start focusing on something you're really passionate about, it's creating some kind of change. It's something that's something to do with moving, relocating, or change a job, change a business, maybe building a business, something to do with your hopes and dreams. I feel like you're about to take a risk for something. I feel like it's signing a contract or negotiating. It's a leap of faith, something that's going to take a little bit of a risk. Now, like I say, if it's not yourself, it could be this person. Okay, they could even offer you a job. Okay, like I say, you could have a job offer in here. You're very focused on it. And then you got this love life scenario here too. Because I see a painful ending. Something's over. It's a painful period in your life. Yeah, sabotage. This is somebody who, you know, when I see the sacrifice card with this energy, this is somebody who sabotaged themselves, something they've done before. So I feel this person needs to kind of sort that out, because I feel they come on too fast, too strong. too fiery, too flirty. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because they're not good at communicating that kind of energy. This is likely a person who, they probably have some fire in their chart. Little Aries, Leo, or Sag or something here. There's definitely some fire. Some of you, I see Aries. Some of you, Leo. Definitely there is fire here. I'm going to just pull one more up on this house, home, this foundation here. Yeah, it's about investing. So some of you are weighing the pros and the cons, or juggling, maybe doing two jobs, juggling house, home, family, kids. You maybe just focused on it, not so much on your love life. I do see this investing in a home, a foundation, making some kind of a decision. So I feel it's energy of just calming down and making a decision. I think this person's going to reach out too, but I think you've got some other things going on that are keeping your attention away from this person. They're likely there in the back of your mind, but for most of you, I feel like you've got to just let go. Yeah, you've let go, and I'm going to tell you, it has to do with the way they conducted themselves. So it's like you're conducting yourself in a new way. So I do see change and movement here, and I do see things going in your favor in the future. So more than likely just more focused on your house, your home, family, children, if there is. If there's no children, just leave that out. It's for other people. But I see you making a lot of, I see some of you are busy, and I do see you juggling. Some of you might even have a couple of opportunities. You may date a couple people, and you're not really sure if you see a future with any of them. I can see that for some of you too, but most of you, this bigger story is definitely here, a lot of you, and it has to do with this person. It's about sacrifice. Some of you are careful, protective about sacrificing if you have children, but I think this is someone who sabotaged something. It's something they've done before. They are aware, and they're thinking about it. All right, so take care. I wish you the very best, especially in your job offers. Oh yeah, this person's coming in. So I'm shuffling, and it's still going on about this date. This is about dating traditionally. See, there's something they did that wasn't very traditional. It's definitely something that probably made you uncomfortable, or just kind of put you off. It felt off. Yeah, this person actually wants to date you. I do feel they're trying to figure out their feelings. They're exploring their feelings. But I got to tell you, as far as money, the positive energy, negotiation, contracts, taking a risk, bringing in that change, it's telling you not to have fear. Okay, don't be afraid of movement. Okay, don't be afraid of moving away from somebody. Don't be afraid of moving for work or relocating, because I actually feel there's something positive here for you. So take your time with that, though. Make sure you see everything that there is that you're negotiating here to do with this fresh new start. Okay? Take care, Capricorn. Bye for now.